I'm Elizabeth at A Literary Princess, and in my last book haul video, I lied to you. I also lied to myself and my fiance because I said I wasn't going to be buying any more books for a while. And like 2 days after I filmed it, I bought more books. It's for my exams. Like, it really is, though, for the most part. So I have another book haul for you. Yay! My fiance has literally just been looking on in horror and like actually came up behind me while I was ordering some books and was like, no, illegal! And I was like, but it's for school. I don't know what to say. We're just gonna get right into it. So first up is Thelma by Marie Corelli, and this is just like a stupidly large book and the print is tiny. This is for my women's popular fiction list. I don't really know much about Marie Corelli. She was writing around the same time as Ouida, who I adored, and yeah, she gets compared to her a lot, so it sounds like there was some kind of like melodrama, a little bit of sensation. So, I don't know. I know nothing about this book, but I'm hoping I'm gonna like it. All right, next up we have one that I read on my Kindle, but that I wanted a physical copy of to have page numbers, and this is Olive by Dinah Mullet Creek. And this is like a 400 and something page book. This book is huge and I can't believe they got it into this. The print is tiny. The pages are ginormous. Like, I don't understand why. Why do we do this? So this deals with the protagonist Olive, who has like a hunchback, and so is considered disabled. She's in Victorian England. Actually, it might be Scotland. I don't remember. But, and this is just kind of her life. She falls in love. She does artwork, if I remember correctly. And then there's all kinds of stuff that goes on. This one was okay. I didn't adore it, but it was definitely interesting. And I do want to reread it. Oh God, these are so unwieldy. All right, next up is The Widow Barnaby by Frances Milton Trollope. This is actually the mother of Anthony Trollope, who's a pretty famous Victorian writer. So she was writing toward the beginning of the period. I don't really know what this is about, other than it's about the Widow Barnaby. And I am angry because I buy physical copies so that I have page numbers that I can refer to when I'm writing essays, like I will be having for my exams. And you know what? This book, there's no page numbers. Who prints a book without page numbers? Why are there no page numbers? I'm so angry. There's also no title on the spine. Like, what is this? Who printed this? I don't know. It doesn't even like have a publisher on here. I don't know. I'm so mad. I have to go and write in page numbers now. And this isn't a short book. Ugh. Irritated. So yeah, I am gonna put off reading that as long as I can because I don't want to write in page numbers. I am angry. Next up, we've got The Daughters of Danaus by Mona Caird. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce her name. Again, for my women's literature. I don't really know much about this. It is set in London. It is about marriage and control of women's lives, so it sounds right up my alley. I don't know, it looks good. It also has page numbers, so. Right. And then we have Marcela by Mary Ward, who is also known as Mrs. Humphrey Ward. So Ward was like considered anti-feminist, I'm pretty sure. And let me see if it says anything on her on the back. Yeah, very conservative, but she portrays the atmosphere of the 1880s and 90s, which was a time of idealism and social enlightenment and change. So this is about a young woman named Marcela, a pre-Raphaelite beauty of the 1980s, who is passionately in love with socialism. And I'm gonna guess that she ends up not in love with socialism by the end, but maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna see. This also has page numbers. That's gonna be my new thing now. Does it have page numbers? Okay. And next up we have one that is for my just general Victorian period. This is Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. So, fun fact about me, I hate Alice in Wonderland. You bring on the hate. I know. Judge me, whatever. I don't like it. I had issues with the movie as a child, largely because of the stupid poem about the oysters. The Walrus and the Carpenter, is that what it's called? It made me so upset as a child. But I also just was so frustrated with how nothing makes sense. Like, even as a kid, I was like, no, I want things to make sense, and it's just nonsense. And it makes me so angry. But I have not revisited as an adult, so I might change my mind. We will see. Does anyone want to buddy read this with me to make it more tolerable? Let me know in the comments. Would you be willing to buddy read this with me so that I don't feel like I'm dying? I don't know. Maybe I'll end up loving it. Who knows? Oh God, that's gonna fall. At least it's nowhere near my head this time. All right, so this one is actually not for my exams, but we're not gonna tell my fiance that. This is The Professor by Charlotte Bronte. So I have a copy of this, but it is a like really old edition, like kind of antique-y, published in the 40s. And I want ones that I can like read and mark up if I need to. So I just got this. I had all of the other Bronte books that I've already bought in the Penguin Classics. And so I was like, I'm just gonna get The Professor. So my one thing about this is I was trying to get like the newer edition that's like, you know, got the black spine with the white. And that is the image that I saw on Thrift Books, but that is not what they sent me. So now this doesn't match my other Bronte novels, and I'm kind of irritated, but it ultimately doesn't matter because it's The Professor, and it's not as if it's a very good novel. That sounds so mean. Nobody wanted to publish this in Charlotte Bronte's lifetime, though. She kept being like, let's publish The Professor, and they were like, no, Charlotte, no. So, but I have it now. All right, and then we have Can You Forgive Her by Anthony Trollope. This is another case of I picked the black spine one and they sent me orange. This is like really old. What year was this? What year is this from? 1974. Holy crap. That's old. But I don't really know anything about this either. This is for my general Victorian list. I was looking at other people's Victorian lists and they had something by Anthony Trollope on there. So I was like, I should put something by Anthony Trollope on mine because I know he was a very popular writer of the time. And I looked at a few of his and Can You Forgive Her sounded the most interesting to me. Alice and her dealings with two suitors. Trollope reveals a depth of insight into human conduct which will surprise those who know him only by his unjust reputation as the efficient manufacturer of entertaining novels of country life. Okay. I'm still mad about the orange spine. I'm also mad about the stickers. So if you want to know something about me, it's that I hate stickers on books because it's evil and it should be banned and outlawed. And anybody who puts a sticker on the cover of the book is evil. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, we have one more book in here, and this is Cometh Up as a Flower by Rhoda Broughton, who was considered the queen of the circulating libraries in the Victorian era. So this is again for my women's popular fiction list. I know nothing about this either. About endearing and unconventional Nell Lestrange, who's a misfit in mid-19th century society. And she falls in love because, of course, she's got poverty. Should she marry to please others, or should she defy sense to follow her heart? It sounds pretty good. It has page numbers. I'm not gonna get over that ever. So this is my latest book haul. Let me know down in the comments below if you have read any of them and what you thought. What was the most recent book that you bought? Do you also have a problem with lying to yourself and others about not buying more books and then immediately going out and buying them? Because clearly I do. This is not even the last of the books. I've got one that I ordered at the same time that hasn't come yet, and I need to order more because I just met with my supervisor and he suggested some poetry that needs to go on my list. So there's gonna be more. I'm terrible at this. I'm so bad. But I don't know. I'm an English major. What do you want from me? I'm getting my PhD in lit. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. I will chat with you all soon. Bye.